full frame open gate with a 24-105 2.8 on an RS4 Pro with full fizz and gimbal control via DJI Transmission. It's got to be control deck, it's got to be DJI Transmission, Fusion Hub, Servo Link, and the Canon C50 and the 24-105Z. When Canon released these lenses, they released an additional module which mounted to the side, and they've called it the power zoom adapter. We would call it a servo adapter. And there's two versions. This one comes with the 20-pin Hirose, which is the industry standard lens control port for broadcast lenses, and the USB port. In this case, we're using the USB port to get 5 volts from the motor port down here on the gimbal into the servo, and that gives it more power to be able to do all of the control and full zoom speed. The 20-pin Hirose is plugged into the servo link down here, and then Servo Link joins into the Fusion Hub, and Fusion Hub joins to the Transmission Transmitter, and then control deck interfaces with that. For those with the first AC wanting to hand off fizz control, we have the fizz buster port on the rear of the control deck, and that gives you control on the Nucleus-M and M2 hand units. So I've got zoom, focus, and iris on this lens, all via DJI Transmission. The idea of showing you this rig is it's a really compact rig. It's an impressive zoom range for this sort of gimbal size. So those doing live events or even commercial filming where you need a small gimbal with a good range, with a smooth zoom, remotely controlled from far away, this is a really interesting rig. We're powering it all from this single gold mount battery up here to this socket, which then runs down and into the LPE6 battery port. And that's a Canon accessory, and you need that one to fully unlock the capability of the camera, including Ethernet control. So if you're doing a live broadcast and you need to be able to paint the camera, you can do that. This whole rig is just under 5 kilos, or about 10.5 pounds. So from that, that's not including the battery, so that's from the toad down. So it's a pretty impressive setup, and we think it'll be really interesting for setups like small cable cams, small shock mount arms, and also the SpiderCam Mini, which is the Ross SpiderCam Mini, which is one of the setups that we're doing this for. So this whole ecosystem could be moved across to a Mobi Pro, a Ronin-2, or even a Basecam Systems gimbal, all still via DJI Transmission and full gimbal and fizz control. Thanks for checking it out.